Favorites loading up the race trailer, going racing every weekend. Had a lot of fun at the track and on the way to the track. And Andrew, everything changes with a little bit of time. Andrew started dating Alyssa instead of racing on the weekend. He was driving Illinois, which brings us here today. Obviously, she was working a 7-hour drive on Friday night. But in all seriousness, welcome to the family, Alyssa. We're glad to have you a part of our family. And with that all said, I'd like to make a toast to the lovely bride and groom. Wish you all luck in the years to come, and for a wonderful night. Cheers.
Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have Allison Millinger.
Hi, everybody. So my name's Allison Millinger. I've known Alyssa for 14 years now. I first met Alyssa when I went into high school. I was 14 years old, and we started playing volleyball together. And we couldn't have been more alike, pretty much two peas in a pod. I shopped at Abercrombie, and she shopped at Hot Topic. But you know, they say opposites attract. So over the years, we grew close together. We started going to concerts together in my Jeep that couldn't reverse, and we went to motocross races in her really cool green Eclipse with the pink stars. I don't know if anybody remembers it. And we even occasionally, well, I guess, started dressing like her. I wear some black band t-shirts every now and then until my mom started to hide them from me because she thought Alyssa was a bad influence. However, over some time she realized that Alyssa wasn't the bad influence, and scary enough, she was actually my most responsible friend. And by most responsible, I mean she was the least likely to end up in jail with me. So our lives go on, and we move to different cities, we move back. And finally 2009 comes around, and the story of Andrew and Alyssa begins. I remember when they first started dating, and how happy she was and excited to talk about this new man she was seeing. With them not living in the same state, there was a lot of driving back and forth, but eventually she somehow talked Andrew into moving down to central Illinois. At this point, I knew things were getting pretty serious, but it wasn't too long after we moved here that I found out that Andrew was in for the long haul. It was during the winter, and I had gotten free tickets to see the band Buck Cherry, which I can assure you sounded a lot cooler 6 years ago than it does now. And we had these Jaeger VIP passes, which basically let us in, and they could, you could drink all the Jaeger that you want. And Andrew thought it was a really great idea to leave me and Alyssa alone for about an hour. And by the time he came back, it was time for us to go home, and we didn't even get to see Buck Cherry. However, we're leaving, and Andrew tells us to, make sure we're acting normal as we walk out to the car, and Alyssa puts me in a headlock and throws me in a snowdrift, and Andrew has to put both of us in his truck. Pretty sure Alyssa had to clean the inside and the outside of Andrew's truck after that, but if that didn't send him running, I don't think anything will. So here we are today after all these years of anticipation, but I know it was worth the wait. There was a quote that I read some time ago that made me think of you two. And it's, he's more myself than I am. Whatever our souls are made of, his and mine are the same. And I didn't think of you two because you guys both like motorcycles, or you're both really tall. I thought of you because you guys are the best couple I've ever seen. The way you guys look at each other, you can just see the love that's in both of your eyes. Everything about you is made for each other, your interests, your humor, your aspirations. Alyssa's the most amazing person I've met. Her compassion for helping people is incomparable to anybody else in this world. And Andrew, I want to thank you for making her the happiest girl, the person that I would consider the sister I never had. And there's no better gift that anybody could give her. So, to Andrew and Alyssa, I wish you both all the happiness in the world.